So now I'm filling up the cup with my colors. I just love this peridot by Art Minds and this beautiful tiger eye by Delta Ceramic, I think. That blue in there is a mixture of metallic, Deco Art metallic blue. A lot of these colors I just mixed up, made up. It was just like leftovers. I can't remember all these cups. I had a whole bunch of cups sitting out and I just added some more paint to them or medium to them. And just trying to fill up this cup. I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas. And like I said, those little bamboo chips I'm going to use to make jewelry, but I'm also using them as a bumper for the paint. Look how shimmery and beautiful that blue is. It's a little whale in there. I always like looking in the cup sometimes. So I'm pouring this down deep, this tiger eye, so I can get all throughout the paint. Add a little gold, of course. You gotta have gold in everything. But you won't have that jewel, right? And I think I'll add a little black in here. Let's see. Yeah. A little touch of that. Okay. Now we're ready for the fun part, I guess. The pour is the most fun part to me, at least. Watching the paint come out of the cup and then watching it move around. And the art is making something beautiful out of all this. So when I first start pouring paint, I would just fill up the cup, flip it over, and that was it. And I stopped pouring for a while, started doing other things, and then I somehow came back to it, and it's my love. It's just so freeing to see that paint flow. I'm just moving around the bamboo half circles, and as you see, some of it's going underneath the circle. So that's what I meant by bumper. Look at this beautiful cup. Isn't that pretty? Look like a little forest inside or something. Oh, I know people who don't pour paint wonder why we always show the cup, because it's just so beautiful on the inside that we just like to show you what we see. So I'm going to finish pouring this around here. I do have a white base on the canvas to help the paint flow. But, I got it all out of the cup, and time for the... Look at that scenery in there. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. Okay, I know you're tired of looking at my cup, so back to the painting. What shall I do? So many choices. Okay, I'm just tipping it a little bit so you can move around and spread about on the canvas, and the bamboo I'll have a chance to move as well. It's kind of fun watching it move. Isn't that weird? Like the paint's going one way and the bamboo's going the other way. It's so much fun. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Oh, okay, no second. I love watching the paint move around and steering it like a little car. Getting it to go in the direction I want it to go. And this is how you compose your design piece. See that? Look at that. See that chip moving across that paint? The bamboo chip. And I will show you what they look like at the end of the video, but I'm going to take them off of the canvas in a second. So I'm just twisting them a little bit and turning them so they can put another design element into the piece. My little bamboo bumpers. I guess everything has to have a name now, so I usually just play with whatever I have. But now, everything has to have a little name, I guess, so we're gonna call these bamboo bumpers. Is that all right, y'all? You can name them whatever you want to name them, but that's what I'm naming it right now. So, I'm getting my little bamboo bumpers, aka jewelry slices, all coated on the other side. Really good. And then we're going to give it another little tilt. Ooh, look at those colors. Aren't they beautiful? All flowing together in a perfect harmony. Okay, so now I'm taking the bamboo pieces off. And giving it another little tilt. It looks like the earth moving or something. This is a part of my Brown is Beautiful Baby series. So these will have a lot of browns in them and golds and things of that nature. And now I'm taking my little pieces off. Making sure they're coated really well. And we'll take a look at them later. Okay, so now we're just going to compose this piece. I'm turning it around so I can get a different perspective of it. Still a little bit of paint in the cup, and I'm just going to, I'm just going to look at it while I'm waiting for this paint to sit. So, okay, we'll give it a little torch just to pop out any air bubbles that may have occurred. Okay, now I'm going with my air gun, and I'm blowing deep into the white so the paint can roll up. It's kind of hard to explain this. Actually, the paint is really thick on the canvas, so I'm basically getting to the grit of the bottom of the canvas, which does have a white base coat, so it's kind of pushing the white over top of the colors, if you will. And it's creating these huge puddles of paint, which I then can spread about or use whatever tool I decide to use to compose this piece. You see how the white is lacing over top of the colors? And now I'm just blowing in some more white around throughout the edges, and you see as the paint recedes, it becomes lacy looking, which is really beautiful. I remember a few years ago I did an ocean pour outside, and I had a blow dryer, and I was blowing paint, and people were calling me, "What are you doing, crazy lady?" Now every time you turn on, the paint pouring community is all using blow dryer. So just be your unique self and keep doing what you're doing, and don't worry about what people say. I know I stopped worrying about what people say because I enjoy doing art and I love painting and creating colors. I love stirring paint when my hands are working right. So it's just therapeutic and, it's for you or a customer or whatever if you want to sell them. But I basically paint just for the enjoyment of it. And although I do have people who want to buy them. So watch how I get down to the nitty gritty of this white and push it over. And I'm blowing slowly, then I give it a little bit more pressure when I get to the base of the white and let it blow over the colors. And then when it rolls back, you'll get that pretty little white lacing. Now you can get as small details you like, or you can make big, large ones, or you can use a blow dryer if you like, but I like working in small little details just to get what I want where I want it. So that's why the airbrush is beneficial to me. Thank you to my son who left his airbrush machine here for mommy to play with. And yes, I'm in my pajamas, y'all. Don't judge. Well, you can if you want to. I don't care. I can't hear you. And I'm just continuing blowing out little parts of the piece that I want to see more of. As you blow the colors across the base, it'll give it a more wispier look and not so concentrated. Now, there's a lot of paint on this canvas, and it will have to be tilted or ballooned or something. But I'm just going to compose it the way I like it right now and just continue working in small little patches. Now, I cut a lot of this portion of this video out because I worked on it for like maybe 3 hours, just working on little bits at a time. So I took some photos of the areas that I have been working on, and I'm loving the vibrancy of all the colors. Just look how they mix. They look so beautiful. At least to me they are. You see how that lacing is over that brown? I think it's just so gorgeous. Looks like hills and valleys and rivers. With these abstract paintings, you could just stare at them for hours and see different things. So here's one of the bamboo pieces that I had, and I'm gonna drill a hole in it and make little necklaces or rings or whatever I choose to make with it. What do you think? Looks like it'd be a nice pretty ring. Look at that. Blue is so pretty in there. I love it. Here's another piece. It's like a little face in there somewhere. And again, another. Look at that gold. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's a lot of golds that I had mixed up. I'll show you how to mix those in another video. And there's some more. Of course, my mom's probably gonna get all this jewelry. Her birthday's coming. So I'm sure you'll see her on her page showing off her jewelry. She's the #1 lover of Eve's Garden jewelry. I'll probably have to sand those little edges, but I'll put some gold leaf around them or something. And yet another piece. It's pretty. Okay, I'll stop showing y'all this bamboo stuff, but I just wanted you to see how you don't have to waste anything, and even the skins that fall on the plastic, I'll use those as well. Here's another close-up. There's so many different variations of patterns, colors in this particular pour. So many things to look at. Let me give you an in-depth look at this gold and how it went across the brown and gave it a little shimmer. Look at those little cells, aren't they beautiful? Looks like God, this is gorgeous. It's giving me happiness. And that turquoise in there. See the depth and all the dimensions of the painting. This purple little jewel in there. Look at the cells going around the border of the painting. See the depth of that brown in there. Just gorgeous. It's actually, I think that's black, yeah. It's got brown mixed in over in it, so. This is gorgeous. I mean, to me it is. I don't know. You might not like it, but I do. Hope you guys like it. Trying to get a little closer look at this little purple jewel in here. Look at that little cell. Okay. This cluster is beautiful, 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 beautiful. You see how I blew that white over the colors here, creating all that extra drama in the piece. I'm certainly glad that I stopped and took photos, because I'm quite sure I will end up doing way too much and messing it up. Now this turquoise is so beautiful. It's a mixture of what's the name? Not Arteza. It was Arteza. I think it's the sky blue and blue pearl. It's so pretty. I love the Arteza paints. They're so soft and they just feel really soft on the canvas after they're dry. I'm sure paint pouring people know what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's what that blue is. It's so pretty. Now this white is Art Mind's Classic Pearl, and this is not one of the ones I blew over. This is actually into the pour, and I like how it just looks like a little lake or agate. Actually, I have an agate slice that looks just like this. So these are our earth tone colors. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. Okay, y'all, so this is my first practicing edit video. How am I doing so far? I know it's probably too long of a video, but it's my first time, guys. Give me a break. When I got done, it looked like a beautiful dress. So I had called this painting African Dress. So I know this is long, but what else you got to do? You can watch this video when you're bored or something. Look at those colors. Wow, they're so pretty. I mean, my gosh, look at the shimmer in that. Yeah, I wish all the artists would just get along in the paint pouring world. Let's just pour a better world, okay, guys? That's my motto for the year. Let's pour a better world. And I forgot to put my phthalo blue, which is the basis of all my... I love phthalo blue, so I went in and put like a vignette on the edges. So there I am blowing in the phthalo blue and the white together.